Welcome to our program. Please go ahead with your call. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? You may have to hit *6 to unmute yourself. *6.
It looks like their call dropped. So I'm going to go to the next caller.
Okay.
Mr. Chris, can you go to Luke 12, 27, 28, please?
Okay. Luke 12, 27. Luke 12, 27. Consider the lilies, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothe the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith?
Yeah, could you explain this, the meaning of these verses, please, and thank you.
Well, yeah. Well, first God tells us consider the lilies, and how they grow, they toil not, spin not. And then he says that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. One lily. And if we go back to Song of Solomon, interestingly, Solomon's the one in view in Luke, and in Song of Solomon, we read in chapter 2, verse 1, I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. As the lily among thorns, so is my love among the daughters. Now, this is, it's a parable, the Song of Solomon, between Christ and his bride, who would be the eternal church, or all the truly saved. And so the statement, I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys, is as though Jesus is speaking, calling himself the lily. And once we have that identification, then we can understand very well what's being said. Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothe the grass, which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? And to be clothed. So the lily, the flower of the grass of the field, is being likened to clothing or a covering, and that's what Christ is to us. He is our righteousness. He is our attire for the wedding feast. He is our fine white linen that we wear as the bride of Christ. And the fine white linen is declared to be the righteousness of the saints in Revelation 19, 7 and 8. And so the lily, or excuse me, going back here, Solomon, in all his glory, he had a great deal of glory, being a king, tremendously wealthy, and a worldwide renowned. He was the most famous man of his day. Yet in all that glory, he was not arrayed like one of these, like one lily who is Christ. He did not have the covering of Christ's righteousness for his sins. So this is really an additional confirmation that we have a right understanding when we we read in 1 Kings 11, how Solomon fell away in his old age and God brought judgment upon him, but not in his days. For David's sake, he would bring the judgment of dividing the nation of Israel from Judah, and judgment is wrath. So God was angry with Solomon, and this is the deep down reason why he, from everything we can read, he was not truly a saved man. But the child of God has the covering. We are clothed as one of the lilies of the field, as the Lord Jesus Christ. And so that's God's point. How much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? So God has his eye of care and concern in the direction of his people. And of course, he has taken care of our covering, which is absolutely needful in the day of judgment, in the day of battle. But thank you.
Thank you very much.
That question on those verses. And I don't think we have anyone else on the phone right now. So why don't we play a hymn and then we'll come back.